Hey, what is up, guys? It is Rice, back with another war recap from 1001 Templars, taking on Darc Avengers in Week 3 of CWL Rising. And as you can see, we pulled off a 1-star victory here, 85 to 84, losing very slightly on percentage there, but not going to be a problem since we had that star advantage. But great job to Darc Avengers, put up a really strong showing, and it came down. It was crazy. This one came down to the very end. Yeah, just the last attack on their side, last couple attacks on our side was really what sealed the deal for us. Yeah, decent showing from our side. Town Hall 9s, last week we killed it. This week we struggled heavily. We need 6 dips from our 10, so that's really, yeah, I kind of feel bad saying that. Was going to breeze over that, but yeah, that happened. Town Hall 10s, though, did really good. 3 out of 5 on 10v11. Absolutely killed it there. Cleared all their 11s in only 5 attacks. So really, that helped out a lot. Gave us the leeway that we needed to be able to dip effectively. Dip 10v9 effectively, that is, and 11v10. Perfect on all dips across the board. So that worked out nicely for us. They did fail one dip towards the very end of the war, and that put us in a really good position, and we were able to make the most of that, pulling off the victory at the end. We also had one 10v10 that we'll take a look at, and didn't attempt any 11v11s this war. Played it safe. We were planning on possibly needing an 11v11 at the end of the war. We just need to know, like, where they were going to use their attacks, and then that's when they unfortunately dip failed. You can see it up in the top right here. They're number 1 with a 95% dip fail. That is really rough, but then that let us know that we didn't need an 11v11 in order to win. Just needed to dip and get the stars there, and we would have it. So yeah, that's what happened at the end of the war there. Just scrolling down our side of the lineup here, you can see all 3 of our 11s up there with 6 packs. GWP gets a 10v11. That is a dip, though, his first attack. Stronghold a dip. Mr. Invite 2 dips. Yeah, not very fun there, but anyways, more dips going down the line. All these triples. Kind of sucks. But there's Carter with a 10v11 fresh hit 4-pack. Very nice lair. And there's Chupacabra, Mini Nico's Town Hall 10 with our 10v10 triple. Down to our 9s. We had a few people, yeah, lots of double fails, which is really unfortunate. A few people with a triple here and there. And as far as 6-packs go, it's just Young Leb here with the 6, and then Chupacabra at the bottom with the 6 as well. So yeah, again, just really not a good Town Hall 9 showing, but we're able to make the most of it with our 10s. Our 10s really stepped it up this war, and our 11s, not too bad either, helping us get that win. And let's take a look at some replays from this war before I go on for too long. So, first up, we have Carter with a fresh hit 10v11. I'm going to start off with a balloon to test for air mines, I think. Yep, because he's going to start his Queen Walk right there. Max healers out of the CC, popping some air traps with that minion, another balloon in to scout for more traps in the direction of his walk. Gets a baby dragon down to funnel, going to drop that rage, perfect timing on the rage, almost lost his queen, very scary, but knew he was going to be okay, didn't need to waste the ability there. Yeah, he wants her to walk down, doing some nice funneling for that, and she is going to head in that direction. Baby Dragon still going, but finally going to get taken out by the air defense. And lots of defenses and buildings reachable from the outside by a Queen Walk on this base. So a little bit interesting there. You can see there's like a gap between the inner wall and the buildings, but not the outer wall. So Queen could reach a lot, get a lot of value, do a lot of funnel work as well. So good observation by Carter. Gets it done with the Queen Walk. Taking care of the CC here, gets a poison down, make sure to get the witch in there, not going to be a problem for his raid, and he's just going to continue on with the walk, and that's going to meet up over on the eastern or western side of the base. He's going to go ahead and start a golem and some bowlers just to do some more funneling before he puts in his second golem. The rest of his bowlers down with the queen, so the healers are going to be very effective here. There's no air defenses in range, so everything that gets into the base from his wall break is just going to get healed up by the healers that entire time, so going to get tons of value from that. Drops a rage, and a heal and a jump, I believe. All the rest of his spells saved for this core shot right here. Got some great funnel work done, and everything's going to get right into the core. Healers working on some Golemites. They're not going to go down till the single Inferno kicks in. Queen still alive. King's ability just popped a little bit late because the King got tagged before he could summon enough barbs to distract. But Queen is on the Town Hall, took that jump spell in. Healers are tanking the Queen and the Infernos for her, so that works out nicely. Pops the ability just to make sure he gets the Town Hall, gets some more percentage as well. Baby Dragon for just a bit of additional percentage. Does not get the enemy Queen taken out, and that'll be the end of his raid right there. Finishing it off, getting the 2-star, 53%. Great hit to Carter. We're going to jump into a second 10v11 since we did so well. This is GWP. This was at the very end of the war. He had one of the last remaining attacks, and we weren't sure if we were going to need him to go 10v10 so that we could try an 11v11 for an extra star. But it turns out we didn't need to do that. So he's going to come in. Not a fresh hit 10v11, had a plan in place, and he's just going to make a couple of tweaks and get the job done to finish it off. A great plan here, some really intricate workings, as you're going to see here in a second. Drops a rage spell for his Queen so that she doesn't go down, as she takes out that archer tower and then runs all the way back up to that little builder's hut and goes down, or goes up, I guess, up the base to towards 12 o'clock. She's not going to make it that far, but she heads in that direction, so very interesting pathing. Great job making use of that. Good poison spell again, which not going to be a problem. Accurate poison spells this war, really helping. And then she's going to beat on a wall. I guess all her nearest buildings are inside the wall, and he's not going to use any wall breakers for her, even though he brought a bunch, just because he knows time isn't going to be an issue. Just going to let her beat through the wall because she was already doing so. He's going to save the wall breakers for later. And she's going to come in, take out an air defense. BK steps up to take her down, so he is going to pop her ability just to get rid of the BK there. Saving all of his spells for the rest of the raid, just really patient, knowing what value he needs with the Queen, knowing what he's capable of getting, and just, yeah, not wasting anything on the Queen if she's not going to get any additional value. So now he's just going to leave the Queen alone, nothing more to do with her. She's just going to go and get hit by the single Inferno and die. Healers are going to pop pretty much every air trap in the base on their way over to the rest of the army, which he started up at 12 o'clock. Double wall break, I guess, like 2 different points of the same wall, just to make sure he can get a wide spread on his kill squad. His core shot, I guess, sending in a bunch of giants because of those single Infernos with some bowlers behind. Poison spell for any ground skellies that are going to pop up, and also for that Queen. Rage, jump, heal, all of that for the core shot. His King went around the top, but all the bowlers got in, and they're going to take out the Town Hall. It always is a little bit scary when both of your heroes are doing something other than going for the Town Hall, because they do make a huge difference. But he knew what he needed with the Queen. King just kind of ran around, but that wasn't going to be enough to deter his raid. Got the job done in the core, and now Baby Dragon for some extra percent, but that's going to get taken out by the Eagle, the Archer Tower. Not going to matter, though. Got the 2-star, very clutch attack at the end of the war, and this is when we knew all we had to do was dip for the win. So, yeah, great job to GWP, not showing any nerves. Yeah, getting the job done in the clutch. Anyways, this is Chupacabra with our only 10v10 triple, and he is going in with a cold-blooded Suilalo. Brings a Golem just to tank for a bit to make sure his heroes can get a lot of value. Yeah, a lot more value than they would if they were on their own, like completely. So, yeah, nicely done there. Gets the wall break successfully. Test wall breaker, pops a small bomb, so no wall breaker fail there. Golem walks in, still tanking a bunch of defenses. That Expo's hammering on a couple of hogs in to lure the CC a little bit earlier. They also popped the Tesla farm, so that's not going to surprise him later, I guess. Yeah, another poison spell, getting the witch in it. So yeah, poison spell exhibition here from 1001 Templars. Anyways, Golem goes down, King swings around and is going to get tagged by that single Inferno, maybe. Still has a couple of barbs doing some tanking, and Queen is going to step up, pops the ability a little bit early just so that the archers will lure the Queen in. Yeah, nicely done there, and then she's going to run around the wall, take out possibly a couple more defenses before that single Inferno locks onto her and takes her down, but he's going to start the Lalo, taking out the Tesla farm, early, as well as that single Inferno hastes a bunch of loons in there. A couple more troops coming out of the clan castle, but that's not going to be an issue for this raid. Hounds coming in from all directions and lots of loons as well. Good placement of the loons of the spells. Great rage spell in the core there, making sure it catches like 3 different groups of balloons. They're going to go in, take out some high HP defenses such as the Inferno, the Wizard Tower. Now he's going to drop a heal on the back end with another rage just to speed them through. Takes out the final air defense with a huge pack of balloons. Now he's going to end on a Wizard Tower with pretty much all of his balloons at once. So a little bit sketchy there. A couple of red bombs could really screw up his raid at this point, but not going to be a problem. Still has a couple of balloons in the bag as his big group just kind of makes its way around all these exterior defenses. Got a mortar that they just took out, another mortar they're headed up to, and then an archer tower. Final mortar up at 12, so they're just kind of, I don't know, taking up some time here. This was a very close one. I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the time, but it was basically like 2 minutes and 59.5 seconds. So this came right down to the wire. Mostly just because of this, like all the remaining defenses that his balloons have to pass to, but saved a loon for cleanup, which was really nice because he's going to go ahead and drop it at the bottom on those storages, and it's going to help out. He only has like an archer and a minion there, so that balloon is going to be huge. And we're just going to speed through the rest of this cleanup as he wraps it up for the 10v10 3-star. Great job to Chupacabra as usual, which brings us to the Town Hall 9s. Yeah. Overall, we weren't great, but there were definitely some highlights sprinkled in there. One of them being Leb's 6-pack, including this Queen Charge Lalo. Yeah, nicely done there. He's going to make sure that his Queen takes a little bit of damage before dropping those healers, just to make sure his healers don't run over to that wizard or anything. Drop the Queen first for that reason. Balloon up at the top to tank for any air mines for the baby dragon, just to make sure you can get that exposed archer tower. So that was really nice. Wall breaking a little tricky on a base like this one, and he deploys his wall breaker just a little bit too early. Queen does not step into range of the wizard tower, and so that's going to kill his wall breakers, though he's not actually going to get into the base. But not going to panic here. He's still going to be able to get that one air defense that's within reach of the Queen. BK running up ahead. Yeah, just kind of clearing the path for Queen, and now she's going to just run a long distance here. I guess she was not going to go for any of the walls. I guess there was nothing really inside the walls that she could reach, but she's going to go around the outside, and now a healer or two are going to switch over to the BK. So the Queen Charge portion gets a little bit sloppy here, just because of that failed wall break, but that's not going to stop his raid. He's going to send in a balloon a little bit early just to I'm not entirely sure. He might have been thinking he was gonna oh no, that's what it is. He was gonna lure the CC because he didn't do that, and actually pops 2 black mines that, yeah, I guess would have screwed up his Lalo later. But anyways, baby dragon starts pounding on the healers, but Queen luckily takes it out in time. Did not catch that in the poison, but caught the big dragon in the poison as well as the enemy Queen. Double value out of the poison. Takes out that sweeper as well. And now she's going to go for the wall, and that pretty much ends his Queen Charge. No point waiting now, so he's just going to go ahead, start the Lalo. Lalo across the base, haste spell into these 2 Teslas, as well as the Expo afterwards, so that was really nice. Rage spell on covering both Expos. So yeah, as those have the highest HP out of all the defenses. Really nice rage spell placement there. And now the balloons kind of getting a little sidetracked, going off to the sides again, but a haste spell speeds them through. And they're going to finish up on this air defense and the wizard tower, which is being tanked by the Queen, so not going to stop his balloons there, and that'll seal it for this base. BK lives up through pretty much all of the raid. Not sure if he makes it all the way to the end, but just 1 building left, and what's going to go down first? BK goes down first before the building, so takes out absolutely everything on this base, BK included. Great job to Leb, with some improv after his wall breakers went south. And wrapping us up, we have Chupacabra's Town Hall 9. You saw him doing some Sui Laloing at Town Hall 10. He's going to do the same thing here at Town Hall 9. No bowlers in the CC. It's just a Shattered Lalo, I guess. Shattered Go Lalo. Brings a couple of golems to tank while he funnels with the wizards, getting those high HP storages down. Going to drop his Queen in there. Couple of wizards going to migrate down to help out on that Town Hall. BK comes down a little bit later just to make sure he doesn't get sidetracked. He's going to go right in on the jump spell. Lures the CC with one of the golems, and just making sure that he has bringing 2 golems just to make sure he has enough for his heroes. And his queen actually is going to run outside the base here. Is she going to go back in? Does not look like it, but that 1 golem under rage, pounding on that air defense, got the CC down with the poison spell. So that definitely did help out, since queen decided that she was not going to be cooperative in this raid. But she's going to go around, get a wizard tower. Honestly, not too bad, since that golem did take out the air defense. But in the meantime, he started his Lalo, hasting through these wizard towers as his hounds go up ahead. Both of his hounds have popped now, and neither air defense is down yet. So just a little bit sketchy there. I don't know. Chupacabra's great at Lalo, as we all know from these recaps. So probably not going to phase him. And yeah, I guess as you know already, definitely not going to phase him in this attack. Brings a heal for that back end with the wizard tower. This was actually a fresh hit, Suilalo. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, I guess that's another reason he brought the 2 golems. Just in case the CC gave him any troubles or anything like that. Wasn't sure what was on the base, but gets it done. Tons of loons to spare. Yeah, not a doubt that he was going to get that done. So that'll do it for the 3-star there, and for this recap. A little bit of everything. No 11v11 though, but yeah, got some hit-ups. Great on the hit-ups there. But in exchange, we kind of went south at Town Hall 9. So, I mean, as soon as we hit on all cylinders, we're going to perfect war somebody this season. So, yeah, we just got to get that part figured out. That'll do it for this recap, though. Here are the war match stats. Yeah, if anyone wants to take another look. And as you all know, the 1001 Templars family is recruiting, looking for solid Town Hall 9s, Town Hall 10s, not looking for any 11s at the moment, unless you're an 11 and you're an insane base builder. But yeah, base building is a key thing that we're looking for, as well as Town Hall 9s and 10s for our CWL roster. Yeah, come check us out. There will be a Discord link. There's one on this flyer right here. There's also a link you can click on in the description. So yeah, hope to see you on our server, just to say hello even. Yeah, just stop by. We're friendly people. We would love to have you. But for this recap, this will be the end. I've been Rice. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.